Hello, hello, everybody. Hi. Better late than never. Thank you for sending the troops out. Good morning, Gabby. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, Deirdre. Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. Hi, Prachetta. Good morning, Isabel. Hi, Stacy. What happened? My phone was set on silent, so my alarm went off, but I didn't hear a thing. Sorry. Okay, so we've got like half an hour instead of our hour show today. And it's so good to see all of you. I was going to say, I'm so sorry I didn't do it today, but I couldn't. I had to have my morning cuppa. So good morning. Good morning to all of you. It's so good to see you. Thank you all. I just seriously just woke up and I'm like, it can't be that time. Right, Diana? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes you just need that rest. And my phone must have known that. I keep it on silent most of the time. And it was one of those times. So, but look, there you all are. Good morning. Usually when I come on at 7:30, um, I have to wait for everybody to come in one at a time, but you all are just jumping in here all at once. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you were worried. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, how is everybody doing? How was your Thanksgiving? And now it's Friday. Happy Friday. It's also moving day for me. So, yeah, I've been a little busy trying to get packed up and ready to get out of where I am. So, good morning, good morning. And anybody want to come help me move? The angels have told me that it's time. It's time. It's time. I want to get the globe in there. It's time to get moving. So I'll be in Colorado about another week, but I won't be here in the location where I'm at. So, yeah, I could I could use some help packing suitcases. Good morning, Carol Allen, Isabel, Mary Ann, Erica, Jean. Yeah, I know. My minions have to go with me. I had to wash them last night. They were a little dirty. And so I stuck them in the washer and they all just sang up a storm. So, what's on the agenda for today? What's everybody got going on your Friday after Thanksgiving? It's Black Friday, right? So, I don't see Sally on here. Sally's, I think, got a Black Friday sale going on. You might want to check out her website. I know they've been busy doing some things for the store, getting everything ready for this sale. And please support Sally as much as you can. She's so dear to me, her and Tony. Jean, you already had a miracle this morning, too, if you count finally finding you. Well, I want to hear your miracle. I want to hear all the miracles that have happened. Oh, thank you, Carrie. It's so good to see you. Carrie, tell us about yesterday. Tell us about how many families were able to get food because of you yesterday. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about what you do, and I'm just so happy that I know you. I'm honored to know you, Carrie. Stacy, you're off to work. And yes, we will add your daughter to the prayer list. She's still in the hospital. Okay. Yeah, we certainly will, Stacy. We're going to lift her up and we'll lift you up. And hopefully it won't be too hectic today at work on Black Friday. Oh, you had a nice Thanksgiving yesterday on Periscope. Thank you for coming on and sharing. Good morning, Rick. Okay, so let's go ahead and do in the time that we have. If you have anything going on, just let me know. Isabel, you're working today. Let me know what's going on. If there's something that we can pray with you about, we'll certainly do that. I want to tell everyone that today at 6 o'clock Eastern, we are doing a healing and prayer circle for somebody named Mo. Her name is Maureen, but she goes by Mo. And she just had a stroke recently. She had some surgery, and then after the surgery is when the stroke happened, and it's in the back of her brain. There's a brain bleed. So we're doing a healing circle for her and prayer circle. Even if you don't do any healing modality, if you would like to join us in that and send up prayers and send up love to her, every bit helps. Everything helps when we come together and set our intention to help somebody, to lift somebody up. Then it just multiplies the more people that we have. We're doing it over Zoom. So if you would like to be on there, there's an event. The event is in Enlightened World Network, and the Zoom link is in there. So you can come on with us. You don't have to even say anything. You don't even have to be on screen. If you want to turn your video off, you can just come on and let us know that you're there helping us to send that love energy out, lifting up prayers and asking for her health to improve. She is a Reiki master, so she understands energy healing. And she's the family member of our Sherry Myers, who I love so dearly. So let's help out Mo today at 6 o'clock at your time. And I will be there on time, I promise. Okay, Carrie says, we never know. We set things in motion and let it flow. And folks, we donated to feed 136 people yesterday. Carrie, that makes me so very happy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all you do. Thank you for loving and for caring and for your compassion. And Carrie says 100 people will have coats. Ah, Carrie, what an honor to even know you and know what you do, you and your neighborhood and all that are involved in that. I think that is so amazing. And let us know if you're going to continue, because I'd like to continue to donate to that project. It is wintertime. People don't have a place to live. Some of them are homeless that Carrie is helping out. So I'm willing to keep giving and to help out in that way. So thank you, Carrie. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. And Deirdre says, I'm asking for prayers for someone very special who's served others for a couple of decades. They're cutting her workload and is asking for prayers for another nursing job, please. I sure will. And let's also lift up Erica, because Erica has been trying to find a job. She was furloughed on her job in New York, and I think they've cut out the position now. So let's lift up our dear Erica Hoppy. And Carrie says 2 blessing boxes were filled 2 weeks in a row as well. Much love to our soul family. And we will continue as long as it is safe to do so. Ah, that's awesome. That makes me so happy. And yes, I will continue to support that. Let's continue to get the word out. And make this a project that many of us, anybody who wants to, can get behind to help Carrie in this way. I want to remind everybody about the party tomorrow also. We're having a party right here on the Morning Cuppa. We are going to party and really see each other. So the Zoom link is in Angelic River Family. I will place it in there again for everyone to find. And let's come on our regular time at 7:30 Eastern and celebrate 8 months, 8 months of doing this and getting together and helping each other and sharing love and sharing our burdens. And Jean, I don't think we've heard your miracle yet. If you would like to share it, we'd love to hear what happened. Oh, here we go. Okay, good. Carrie said, if she's a nurse, come to Tennessee, you can stay with me. Erica, come on. No, she's not a nurse, honey, but she works with people who are on the spectrum, and she's very, very good at it. She's great at her job. I have seen her in action, and I know that she has such compassion and such care and such a huge heart. So Jean says, remember how I told you about the struggle in getting our takeout turkey yesterday? Well, this morning, Ron couldn't find his wallet anywhere. He finally gave up and took Ringo for a walk. So I said a prayer to the angels and St. Anthony to please help us. I promise they led me right to it on the top of the bookshelf. When Ron got home, he said, I never put it there, and I never would, but thank you. I said, thank the angels and St. Anthony. He did, and that is the miracle. That is a miracle, because I know how strong your faith is, Jean. I know that you understand the power of prayer, the power of having the angels guide and show us where we need to look for things, where we need to look for things in our life as well, our path, our the way that we are here to live our lives, the people that we need to interact with. They led Eugene L'Oreal right to us. And I am so glad that they did. And I'm so glad that Ron's eyes were opened to see that power and to see how magnificent you are in doing what you did. So thank you. Thank you, Jean, for staying strong in your faith and for seeing the answer to prayer. And Jesus, my heart, Carrie, my heart just loves you so much. You are so blessed. Oh. And yes, it does take a tribe, doesn't it? It takes a village. I love that statement. It takes a village to make something really wonderful like that happen. And Carrie says you can send products via Amazon or Walmart if you can't send money. Cans of soup, salmon, tuna, chicken with pop tops work best. I have to tell you, I know that you can send that stuff from Amazon because I've done it for people before and still do it for some family members. So yes, anyone can send some of those staples from Amazon. You can send food from Walmart. And I think this is just such a beautiful project. And I want to get 100% behind it. So any of you that want to support Carrie and what she's doing, please do so. Please help out, because this is really being out there on the front line, really doing something instead of sitting back and saying, oh my gosh, we have so many homeless and I feel bad, and let's pray for them. Prayer is awesome. Prayer works because look at what it's done. It's moved somebody to take an action, to do some help, some much needed help in the world. So thank you, Carrie. And Christina says, thank you, Carrie. You are an inspiration to look where we can be of service. You know, even if we help one person, that's one person that feels like they're seen and heard and acknowledged. So we all can help one person. We all can make a difference. And if it's you sending food to somebody to distribute, you're helping one person. So that's my everyday wish when I get up. It's if I can just touch one person's life, then it's worth it. It's all worth every moment of my time. If one person feels blessed, feels seen, feels acknowledged, and feels loved, then I've fulfilled my wish for that day. I've done what my is in my path to do. Is if I'm right there with them, if I'm um, doing everything I know I can do, then my heart is happy. And I think, you know, those of us that are helping with Carrie's project, I think we're seeing the happiness inside from what we've done to help out. And Isabel says, I have the gift card already, but didn't get a chance to mail it yet. I will do it soon. Oh, awesome. Marianne says, I'm trying to remember how I found you 8 months ago. You showed up on my feed. It was not on EWN. That's interesting, Marianne. I wonder if maybe we had some friends in common that it just showed up because you're getting something from them. I don't know, but what I do know is you're supposed to be here. The angels brought you here, and I'm so very glad they did. I love you so much, Marianne. You're a delight to our family, and thank you for being in our chanting group as well. And speaking of our chanting group, if you all didn't see the chanting for change last night, oh my gosh, you would think we were having a party. We had so much fun last night on chanting. It was really so beautiful to be there in the midst of all of you and to raise the vibration as high as we raised. It was it was just beautiful. That's the only word for it. And Gabby says, Marianne, same for me, just popped up while I was aimlessly wandering. I'm so glad also, Gabby. Gabby, I wouldn't know what life was like without you, without all of you. You all bring a different flavor. Everybody does. You all are so beautiful. And it's like having a rainbow every morning because there's such different energies and beautiful energies. And you certainly light up my life. So thank you. Thank you um, for being here. Suzanne says the same happened to me. Carrie says, Christina, I've been helped so much and know we're all one accident, a few missed paychecks, or something happening away from being in their shoes. I used to say when I would look at the homeless, but for the grace of God, there goes I. You know, it's like you're right, Carrie. We never know from one minute to the next if we're going to have a job, if we're going to have money to pay bills or pay the rent or food on the table. We just never know. So there's no judgment. We shouldn't judge anybody, but you know, when somebody is homeless and they don't have a place, sometimes there's an aura of judgment around that. We never know those people's story. We never know what happened to put them in that situation. And many right now are in that situation because of Aurora Rose and is sad. So, yeah, Carrie says thermal underwear is needed badly now. Tops and bottoms are $7 a piece at Dollar General. And we all have Carrie's address. So let's start sending, I guess, any size, whatever you can donate. I'm sure there's someone who would use it because that's how the angels work. Good morning, Kathy Hand. Oh, Marianne, love you too, honey. We were rocking it last night. That was such an amazing show, the Chanting for Change. Kathy, I found you through Ali O'Shea, and then Suzanne told me to tune in to Cuppa Joy. I'm so glad you did. And I love our Ali O'Shea. And in fact, Ali is doing a meditation for us today at Enlightened World Network. I believe it's at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. And she is absolutely beautiful. If you've never had a meditation with Ali O'Shea, please turn in today at 2 o'clock Eastern. And if you don't catch it then, you can catch it on the replay tonight at 10 o'clock. We do Sweet Dreams Restream. Okay, I'm trying to pay attention to the time. So anybody else that has prayer requests, put them in. I'm going to do a short meditative prayer for us this morning. And then I'll be back on, tonight at 6 your time. It'll be a live where we lift up Mo in prayer and in a time heals, energy healing and Reiki energy healing session. Okay, Carrie says, I know we have served angels and Jesus himself. He and they have appeared to us many times. Never overlook another. It could be the divine visiting you. An angel unaware. Absolutely. All right, so any other prayer requests that we have? And Carrie says, any sizes are welcome with the thermal underwear. Okay. And Christina says, look in your own neighborhoods too. There is need. There's needs everywhere. Absolutely. Kathy says, I have a life coach meeting with Ali O'Shea at 9 a.m. Not sure what to expect. Expect miracles, Kathy, seriously. Just be open to whatever happens. And Kathy says, I have a very special prayer request for my soul sister, Suzanne. Okay. We will definitely do that. And prayers for Stacy and her daughter. Thank you, Gabby, for that reminder. Isabel, prayers for Henry. He has been back in ICU and not improving. Let's lift Henry up today. All right, so let's do just a short meditation before we have to clear the channel here. And thank you. I just want to show gratitude to all of you for sending me a message and saying, are you okay? I love you so much. And you know what? It's all divine. It's all divine timing. We're here. We're loving on each other. We're lifting each other up. And that's what's important. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for being the peas in the pod that we are here. Good morning, Sally De La Rosa. I figured you were pretty busy this morning, Sally, with the store. I know it's Black Friday, and we're encouraging everybody to support our family. If people do something, have a business, then please support our family. And let's keep everybody just doing the best we can to make it through this time. Oh, great idea, Jean. She says, how about warm socks, Carrie? I once sent a whole mess of socks for my son's shelter. Awesome. All right. Well, let's do our meditation. Just take a moment. Just take a breath. Now that you all know I'm okay, you can just breathe. Just kidding. Just take a breath in. And let's just calm our energy, focusing on compassion today. I feel like that's what this show has been all about for these few moments we've been together. Breathe in compassion. Let's call in Kuan Yin. Let's invite her to sit right in the midst of us today. Kuan Yin says that love is the energy that heals us. So feel that healing energy. Feel it in your heart. When you give to another, you are giving from your heart space. You are giving love. Therefore, you are healing. This is how we heal the planet, one person at a time, receiving our love, being seen, being acknowledged. And for all of us here, that's what we want. We want to be acknowledged. This is why I say your names. This is why I want us all to see each other. We are all one, and we are all love. We're a family that really, truly cares, not just using words, but using our hearts to prove that we care. So breathe in again. Feel that wonderful warmth inside of you. That's compassion. That's caring that another person doesn't have food, that another person doesn't have warm clothes to protect them from the cold. Compassion is when you see that someone is in need and you ask yourself the question, what can I do? I used to be that person that would say, what does it matter what I do? I'm just one person. How can I make a difference in all of the things that are going on in the world? And then the angels showed me just helping one person is helping everyone because you're raising the vibration of the planet. You're helping one heart to know that they're loved. And who knows how much that person will ripple out that love. So if you are feeling that you're just one person and what you do doesn't matter, think again. Just take that thought about the ripple effect and just watch how many lives have been touched. We heard how many people were fed yesterday because one person cared. We've heard how many people got warm coats because one person wanted somebody to be warm. It does matter. And that's what the angels want you to know. That's what Kuan Yin wants you to know, that you matter. What you do matters. Lifting up people in prayer is an act of compassion. You matter. So those that have been placed in our care today, those that have been brought forth, and somebody cared enough to say, would you pray for this person? Would you lift them up with me? That's compassion, and that's what we do every day. We show our care, we show our compassion, and then we show it to each other. Every day when you come on here, you get lifted up by at least one person. And today, you're being lifted up by 18 people. All of us together make that burden light because we all join our forces to say, I care, I love you, I'm grateful for you. So lift up one person today, just one. That's all I ask. Just reach out to one person. Say, hey, I'm thinking about you. I hope you're okay. I love you. Find out if there's a need. Ask. We can all ask. And if we can't meet that need, we can bring it forward to the family and we can say, can anybody help? Is there anyone that can help with this? So thank you. Thank you for showing up today. Even if I was late, you still showed up. You still came in to get your morning dose of joy. And I hope you all have a blessed rest of your day. You're amazing. You are so beautiful. And I love you so much. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for being the caring people that you are, the family that we are. This bond can never be broken because it's a bond of love. So let's show that love to each other right now. Let's do our heart telephone before we get off of here. Bonding together in those words that we say every day. At the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you so very much. So tomorrow morning, you have a date with me at 7:30 Eastern. We have a date to party. So let's suit up and show up for each other. Oh my gosh, there's my Grace. Good morning, my Grace. I love you so much. Grace, are you back home yet in New York? Or are you still over with your family in Kenya? I love you, darling. I miss you. I just wanted to see what Carrie says. Much love to you. I'm grateful for this family and all you bring to our world. My prayer for today is that you all realize how wonderful and needed you are. This gathering raises the vibration of the world and changes it for the greater good of all. Love y'all. We love you, Carrie. Thank you. And Rick says, listening to you on our way to Love and Light. Josie is working 10 to 3. Josie, all the best to you today, honey, at work. Please give my love to everyone there. And Sally says that she's getting things out and tagged. And she created 20 pendulums last night. So please, if you can support Sally De La Rosa and Tony De La Rosa at Zen Enlightenment, please do so. And Sally, are you doing your 4 o'clock today with messages? I hope that you're going to be able to make the 6 o'clock with us as well to do the healing. We're doing a time heal session. And any of you that want to come on there, if you know Reiki, if you know time heals or any of the other energy healing modalities, we could use your help today at 6 o'clock. If you don't know an energy healing modality, it's okay. Come on with us and just help lift Mo up in prayer. We would love to have you there. Every person matters. Every person. So if you can join us, please do. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Okay, Sally, you moved yours to another day this weekend. And Grace, you have a flight out, tested negative for COVID. Yes, lighting up the world. Love to all. Oh, Grace, you do light up the world. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're coming home on the 29th. Okay, awesome. And there's our Deirdre and Rick taking us out of here. And Carrie, the website for Sally is Zenlightenment, I believe, .com. Sally, please put that on there if you can. I believe it's zenlightenment.com. And Sally has amazing, beautiful things there in her shop. Okay, I will see you all at 6 o'clock Eastern Time to do a circle of healing and prayer. Please join if you can. We'd love to have as many people there as possible to support this beautiful lady who just had a stroke, and we're going to all put our voices together to lift her up for her healing to take place. So these words take us out every day, and remember them. Remember this word that means the light within me sees, recognizes, honors, respects, and love that same light, that spark of the divine that is in you, because we are all one. We are all one. And thank you for being one. Thank you for being a pea in our pod, because that's what we are. We're all shoulder to shoulder and just full of love. So, namaste, y'all. Have a blessed rest of your day. I love you so very much. I'll see you later.